Hey guys, Cypher Gaming here, and instead of a stream or anything like that, we're going to do a Rainbow Six Siege rant. This has been on my mind for a pretty long time since launch, and I was supposed to have a friend do it with me, Toxic Trevor. For some reason it won't work with his voice, so instead it'll just be me. But we're gonna break down things that really piss me off in this game, one by one. And I think that the very first thing, as far as guns go and unbalancedness, I don't even know that's a word, but I think that shotguns are the most fucking ridiculous thing in this game. The fact that, like, it's so easy, with minimal effort, you can easily get an ace, as this clip here shows. I mean, 1 to 2 shots at close range or medium range, it overpowers any gun in the game. It's to the point where whenever I'm losing the game, I pick a shotgun because I feel like that's going to give me a bigger chance to win the game. And that should not be fair. They need a huge nerf, because I feel like these fucking little shits ruin the game in so many ways. So many ways that I'm being tactical, moving around the corner, and then some little pussy comes around with his little shotgun and just boom, headshots me instantly. And I think that is extremely obnoxious. Especially in this clip, look how easy my friend here picks off the enemy one by one. With very, very minimal effort. This is probably one of the worst, one of the more worst things out of this whole rant. Because this has just got me so fucking salty since launch. So many times I've been killed by a shotgun. And so many times when there's been a patch or update and these guns still have not been nerfed in any way. Also, with the fact that developers should have lied about these patches and updates, the Super 90 is still the same as it was since Black Ice first came out. But one of the more sinister sides of this fucking game, the more bad things, which is, if you get this, you're really unlucky, is probably got to be the smokescreen glitch. The smokescreen glitch is when during the loading screen, after you pick an operator or after a round, it stays there forever, and it will stay there until every single person in the game has been kicked and banned from ranked. Although it might be like 10 or 15 minutes, it's still ridiculous to have to wait 15 minutes in the first place. In this case here, in this clip, I ended up being in a 1v1 against this guy, when it really wasn't fair at all. It wasn't even my fault why we lost. So many glitches that have happened in this game, which make the game changes the whole dynamic of the match. And another glitch that can be game breaking if you're playing against the Chanka, for example, is the head glitch, where a gun can be behind a surface, say a desk or a shield, and all you see is his head, but yeah, on his screen he can still shoot you through that object. This has been in the game since launch, and it's been such a major problem. I can't tell how many fucking times I've been killed by this. And it's ruined many situations or gunfights against the Chonka or other operators. Most of the case I get it against Frost, which is already bullshit enough given the shotgun. Another glitch that is pretty rare but happens on only one map has got to be the Hereford based window glitch. If you want to get outside because you see an enemy with a Valkyrie camera or any camera outside and you want to flank them, jump outside the window, and guess what will fucking happen to you? You'll get stuck in a window, in between the wall, and kiss your sorry ass goodbye, because you can't see anything but gray in front of your screen, and you might glitch out of it, but you'll get back into it, trust me. The enemy can just pick you off like that. It's like a free fucking kill. And this hasn't been patched either. This has been since Dustline. And another thing that, though it doesn't change the game dynamics or mechanics, has got to be the lazy ass developers, Ubisoft. I dropped so much money on this game, all this overpriced shit. I mean, this camera right here in this clip was like fucking like $5 by itself. And given the fact that this charm I have on was free, because the other charms are fucking ridiculous. I mean, come on, 15,000 for one charm is so stupid. It's like they purposely make it overpriced so they can make you spend money on it. Each operator that comes out on DLC costs $5 each, and that's fucking ridiculous given that Dustline operators were extremely unbalanced and extremely fucking just overpowered. Especially Blackbeard with his gun. It downs in like 2 shots. And this is game breaking given as his shield is so hard to fucking take down. It takes 2 whole mags with the submachine gun. With the fucking MPX, the most powerful submachine gun in the game. This is so fucking ridiculous. You'll see later in this clip as I get just fucking slayed by this legend, this god Blackbeard. Another thing that really pisses me off is all this charms and headgear and camos and shit, dude. After you drop $30, because you basically have to drop $30 because every single DLC operator costs 25,000 renown, which, let's fucking face it, you're not gonna get that much unless you're really, really fucking committed. And you might as well drop $30 because I had to spend money on all of these fucking DLC operators to get them. I do drop $30. Guess what you can do after that? You can spend $10 on one headgear, and then after that you can buy a fucking camo for $5, and then after that you can buy a fucking charm for another $2. And by it's fucking done, you may want to pre-order Battlefield 1, but nope, now you got fucking charms and headgear and shit. Now you're a baller. All because these fucking developers are so fucking greedy and shit, and they're lazy. After these fucking developers fuck you in the ass with the greediness, then you can face against these operators, these overpowered operators. And let's face it, Blackbeard is really extremely overpowered. Although he's really slow, that doesn't take away from his ability to just get an ace easily with no effort. I mean, in this clip, later in this clip, you'll see how I just downed this guy. When he had the first shot, I didn't know where he was, and I still was able to down him just like that in like 5 shots. They need to balance this game out more, because I feel like picking Rook, although it's a good advantage to your team, his gun is so underpowered compared to other operators that you'll basically never get a kill with him unless you're a fucking legend, okay? And another thing that pisses me off is how the hitboxes are in this game. How is it fair that someone like Ash, who has a really, really extremely powerful weapon, but she has a smaller hitbox, so killing her is extremely hard? Why is it that every operator has a different hitbox depending on their headgear? That's retarded. That makes no fucking sense. Like, if you want to be Jaeger, well then fucking good luck with that shit, because your brains will be blown out in like 5 seconds. And although they said they fixed the hitboxes with that, yeah right, I fucking checked that shit later. It's still the same. And I really, really don't think that it's fair that they all have different hitboxes. If anything, it should make it where there's the same hitbox in every character no matter what their headgear looks like. And I think that the fucking ability for people who are just so shit at this game to get easy kills with shotguns and these overpowered operators should be fixed, should be balanced in some way. Honestly, I don't know how they can do this, but they need to figure out a way to balance their game out more, because there's a lot of situations that just aren't fair. Right here, boom, he's dead like that, just because I have a shield on my gun. And by the way, his shield is fucking huge. They should nerf that shit, dude. Make it smaller. So many, I don't know what they're thinking. Also, as an average fucking player of video games overall, fucking headshots are easy to get in any fucking game for me. Like, any game, I can go into a game and get a headshot, a couple headshots, easily, dude. So why would you make something that's a fucking, not that hard to get, why would you make that a one-shot kill, and then make some of the hitboxes bigger? This is so this is probably one of the worst game mechanics they've ever added, is one-shot kills with headshots. That's so ridiculous. Why would they do that? Think about it, dude. It's so easy. It's so easy to get a headshot, and then they add this shit in. They need to make it at least 2 shots or harder to hit it. Like I said, the hitboxes need to be smaller in some way. Another game item or gadget that takes away from the whole tactical ability of this game and your strategy is C4s. And the fact that overpowered operators like Valkyrie have a shotgun and a C4. That's 3 items that I've discussed in this one rant. That's so fucking cancer. You see what I mean? How these overpowered characters are so easy. They're so easy to get killed by and murdered by. especially when you put them against each other, like Valkyrie and Blackbeard. Z4s remove all tactical ability, maybe worse than shotguns. I've seen a time where all my teammates were sneaking around with strategy and skill, and one C4 took out the whole team just like that. I know people when me say, ah, well maybe you shouldn't even fucking hold together. Shut the fuck up, I don't care. That should not be a thing. That should not be something I need to worry about. If it wasn't so powerful, I wouldn't need to worry about that in the first place. Many times I've gotten murdered easily. It's to the point where I don't even want to be a shield anymore. If when I see a shield as Valkyrie, I'm like, oh, okay, easy kill, free kill, thanks game. And that's where it is right now. That's where it is with these shield operators and these C4s. And most people don't even use them on shields. Most people use them on regular operators. And you know why? Because fucking overpowered. Like Blackbeard, I had to try to use a C4 here because he's so fucking overpowered. Which leads to a more unbalanced gameplay in this fucking game. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. How powerful these are. And that leads to our conclusion. So after all of this shit is done, I mean, I know that this won't change Ubisoft's minds. They don't give a shit. They just want to make money, you know. They don't care about actual fixing their game, you know. They don't care about fixing their game. But if you really, really want to see change in this game, then you should tweet at them #FixRainbow. Try to make a difference. Make Rainbow the game that it can be. And that's all for now. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Cypher Gaming out. Guess you can just draw my little outro. Bye.